Hare Krishna. 1971, March end, Srila Prabhupada came to our house at Nepensi Road. Our house was called Gitanjali, after the great poet Rabindranath Tagore wrote his poem. My mother used to speak Bengali and sing Bengali because she studied in a Bengali school on the border of Bihar and Bengal. Prabhupada came in March 71 and he brought several of his disciples to our house. I was a Mayavadi, follower of a totally different school. But my parents were both Vaishnavas and they had invited him. There in the midst of all these devotees, there was one outstanding young man. And Srila Prabhupada wanted him to become an Indian citizen. My father, who was a member of Parliament, Lok Sabha, and treasurer of the Congress Party, 1971 and 77, I hail from a family of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He was requested by Prabhupada, please make him an Indian citizen. My father was thunderstruck. Why would an American young man, handsome, tall young man, become an Indian citizen when hundreds of Indians wanted to become American citizens in 1971? Prabhupada made that fantastic statement. This young man is an original associate of Lord Chaitanya. He's none other than Jai Padaka Maharaj. I was astounded. My mother had told me about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of course, but I was astounded. How can a person be an associate of Lord Chaitanya and this young man in American body? Prabhupada then said something more astounding. He will preach in the Bengali language and have 10,000 Indian disciples. I said, this is too far. This is just too far. I couldn't believe it. I was a young man. Mayavadi that too. And I started arguing with Prabhupada. And I argued for 4 years till I surrendered to him in the train when I was driving him from Juhu Temple to the Bombay Central Station. I'm so delighted to be here. And Maharaj is sitting here in front of us. The same Jayapataka Swami. And this proves every statement of Srila Prabhupada is absolute truth. Not just truth, absolute truth. This is evidence. We need evidence in this world. We can't believe things unless there is evidence. In fact, there is an Indian law called the Law of Evidence Act. This gentleman, Jayapataka Swami, who was, I believe at that time, about 20 or 21-year-old, did become the greatest Vaishnava in Bengal after Prabhupada and has these thousands of disciples. I was in Dubai recently with Radhanath Maharaj and I spoke to so many of his disciples. I go all over the world and I see them. Jayapataka Maharaj, please bless us so that we may follow in your footsteps and do things what you have been able to do. You have defeated death personified. I have seen it in the Hinduja hospital when you had that awful stroke. Nobody could have defeated death except you. And again and again and again. Why? You just want to preach, preach and preach. Jayapataka Maharaj ki, Prabhupada ki, Hare Krishna.